I am constantly excited that my kid is now wanting to at least be seen on here because for so long, listeners, if you don't know, you missed it. My kid was on here talking to the crew in the pre-show.
Yeah, listener, you could not have possibly heard this because we were not recording, but I can confirm that Jordan's kid was here. And he's really cute.
And he was talking about how late he got to stay up and all those things. Because it's Dad Weekend. And on Dad Weekend, you can do whatever you want.
There are no rules on Dad Weekend.
What's the coolest thing about Dad? I think it's probably the food. Although there was one Dad Weekend I remember where we got up super early and drove out to a Circuit City because they had Nintendo Wii's in stock. And we had to get it that weekend because Mom was out of town.
Talk about a weekend.
I love this as the Dad Weekend activity, though. That's really good. Like, we're driving to Circuit City to get the game console because Mom is out of town.
Had to get a dad joke in there at least, right?
It was good.
Yeah. For Dad Weekend. I'm trying to figure out what my dad would take me to so many different things. It's just there's so many things that are just like, don't tell Mom. I feel like I have so many secrets that I've probably forgotten. But it's like, don't tell Mom.
A heavy dose of don't tell Mom.
Don't tell Mom we did this.
Yeah.
Don't tell Mom we bought a giant TV. Don't tell Mom we bought a new Suburban. Don't tell Mom we got a video game console.
Okay, I feel like the car that you threw in there is a little bit. That's on a different. Like, I think the video game console, because I remember the Wii was like, I think $250, and like $250 was more back then, but like still not crazy. Buying a car, no, that's too much for Dad Weekend.
I mean, yeah, it's sort of like the Christmas ads where it's like, I got you a new car for Christmas, and it's like, who is doing this?
Did we get those this year?
Some, but you can tell there weren't a ton because of the economy.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing it. I want to see commercials like that, but for like random household things, like
a dishwasher.
Oh no, even lower, like dishwasher detergent. Like, hey, got you this new brand of dishwasher detergent for you to try for Christmas.
And that's how my relationship ended.
You just like bring them into the kitchen and there's the thing of dishwasher detergent on the floor of the kitchen with a bow on it.
Tomorrow for Dad Weekend, we are doing probably Top Golf.
Ooh.
Then we're going to go to an NBA G League game.
Ooh.
And then we're going to watch the national championship game.
Very good.
Which I feel is a pretty good day.
That is a pretty good day. Yeah, Dad Monday. Dad Monday, that's a holiday.
Man, what does a child do at a Top Golf? Because they're basically
just out of it.
bars.
Do they have like tiny little golf clubs?
They have children's clubs, yeah.
Okay.
So like if you go in like the afternoon or in the morning, it's not a club at that point.
Yeah, most like 11 in the morning.
The one time I went to Top Golf, it was like 10 p.m. and it was very much club Top Golf.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of a vibe, especially because I suck shit at Top Golf. The most exciting thing I did doing Top Golf was accidentally hit the golf ball Zamboni.
I love when the people get really dressed up and then like they got, high heels on or like fancy shoes on and trying to hit a golf ball.
Pinkies up, it's Top Golf, bitches.
I would like you all to guess what kind of shoes I was wearing for this.
Flats, sneakers.
Rothies.
No.
I don't.
Crocs.
No.
Sandals?
Pitt Girl's vibe Adidas, is not Crocs. You do not have
Adidas
the Crocs.
I know this.
I actually do. I have I have one pair of Crocs and they are vintage from 2007 and I've worn them so much that they're basically just flat on the bottom. Yeah. I need to replace them. But no, I, in my infinite wisdom, went to Top Golf in Birkenstock sandals.
Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Good choice. Good choice.
It was fun.
Golfing like the Lord.
I still have toes.
But yeah, he enjoys going because they have this new game where basically you get points for even if you miss the holes.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh yeah. You can go in and there's certain games that you're like, oh, you have to be good to play this, and there's certain where it just kind of feels like random. It's like,
one.
oh, you swung the golf club. We can tell that a ball went some trajectory.
Welcome, everyone, to the Sickos podcast. This is our podcast for the evening of January 18th, 2026. This is our special Linear Time Was a Mistake, the episode. Because...
Welcome to Liminal Space Week.
Is it?
I'm just mad that I don't get to introduce the Linear Time Was a Mistake episode. I feel like I should get to do this.
Would you like to?
All right, introduce the episode
too late
again.
now.
Well, explain to our listeners why it's the Linear Time Was a Mistake episode.
Take 2.
Yeah. Our cold open was the open.
Welcome, everybody, to the Sickos Committee podcast. This is our Linear Time Was a Mistake episode. Linear time was a mistake for a wide variety of reasons, including, but not least of which, is that we record this podcast on Sunday evening, as you may know, and it releases generally on Tuesday morning. And normally this is not a problem for us as a college football podcast, but the national championship game is tomorrow. And so... congratulations to whoever won that, I guess. But we don't know who that is right now. But you probably do.
You don't know when this is going to drop.
That's true.
I know when this is going to drop.
One knows the hour.
I actually don't yet. We'll see how my day goes tomorrow.
This is like one of those episodes of The Simpsons where whenever they talk about the winners of the Super Bowl, they cover their mouths with the beer bottle, with beer glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad the Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl this year. They played a great game against the Dallas Cowboys. I want to talk about new food items.
No, you don't. You need to introduce the members of the podcast.
As always, I am Jordan. With me tonight, I have Commish, Beth, Pitt Girl, Arthur on the ones and twos, and special guest spreadsheeter master Kevin. Kevin, how are you, sir?
It has been more than 48 hours since I drank coffee made with beer, so I am doing fantastic.
I'm really sorry, Kevin.
Don't apologize. I volunteered for this.
The Miller latte was a great idea.
I completely missed that all of this was happening until it went up on the timeline.
So I just want to clarify. Because my understanding is that when people say things like Miller latte or Busch latte, it's like when people say Target.
Oh, it is absolutely just slang for the light version of that beer.
Right. They are not.
Somebody on Tuesday misheard it, and we decided to play that out.
I just want to make sure that you guys didn't think that's what it actually was. This is something that we created.
It's what it is now.
Arthur, yes, but also I would like to propose to you. I see latte mango. You're welcome.
I don't think I want that with coffee, though.
No, you don't, but that's why I'm suggesting it.
Kevin, why was it so grainy?
I have no idea, because I used the same filter to strain that one and my regular cold brew, and the regular cold brew is not grainy, so I'm wondering if there's just something with the beer that was, bringing it through in a different way.
I mean, so beer is carbonated is one thing, and another thing is that I would expect the extraction that you get to be different for a couple of reasons. One, beer has alcohol. That is going to act differently as a solvent than water does, but also there's non-water things in beer that may interact differently with the things in coffee that you are trying to get out of the coffee.
What did you learn is the ideal amount of milk in beer coffee?
None.
Well, so that's the thing, right? So latte, I think, typically refers to like the milk, right? Because you can have other latte, like you can have a matcha latte or a chai latte or something else. So like the latte is just the foamy milk. So really what you need is just beer with foamy milk. You don't need any sort of coffee at all.
As I said at the time, I am not foaming my milk because that requires hot liquid, and I am not a Penn State fan and will not drink hot beers.
I can't fathom drinking, like, cold, bad enough, hot, a war crime.
Yes.
Pitt Girl, how are you?
It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. I am pleased to report that we not only knew the hour for Ladies is Flickos, but actually recorded a show. And I remembered to add myself to the podcast room before we started recording this time. So, go me.
Go you. Beth?
Since we are cousins, both Pitt Girl and I are coming in here hot with second podcast of the day energy.
Yep.
Oh, God. This is going to be good.
It's going to be one of those. Sorry, guys.
I'm not.
Commish, how are you, sir?
I'm good. Fun weekend. Long weekend, so you get the kids for an extra day. Just having fun with the 3-year-old loves to like lay on me. And apparently I had to watch The Good Dinosaur twice today.
Oh, God. That's not a great movie.
The worst Pixar movie.
It wasn't great. It was just like, okay, but she got into dinosaurs recently, which we learned at daycare because she wouldn't let a kid play with like one of the, I think it was the Ankylosaurus.
Perfect.
She was like, the spiky one, like, no, that's mine. She wouldn't let anybody touch it all day. So we got a report on that. So
future nose tackle kiddo.
I mean, I'm like, okay. So I had to watch that twice today, and I mean,
was it better the first time or the second time?
I have, this is like one of those movies that I like watch, like a kid's movie, and I'm just like, I have nothing to say. Like, I'm like, what
there is one great scene in that movie.
What just, I mean, yeah.
The scene that's great is the scene where they're tripping balls because they eat like fermented melons.
Yeah, that's a good
scene. Shit. That's a great scene.
The best part about that movie is like Pixar had just figured out a new way to animate backgrounds. And you could tell that they're like, we really need a movie that's going to have interesting and pretty backgrounds. And they forgot about all the other things that might make a movie a movie. Oops.
Yes. That movie is pretty.
It sure is. It's gorgeous.
That's yeah.
I was like, I'm like, this.
And like, I like some of the Pixar movies that other people didn't like very much. Like I liked Onward, but it is Onward, I think.
I believe that's the name of it.
Yes, that is the name of it. I liked Onward, but The Good Dinosaur is just very mid. I'm sorry.
It was just, I've watched it twice. The kiddo likes it, but it's just like, okay, I don't know, man. I was just like, okay, this is supposed to be a kid's movie. Sure. This dinosaur's good, apparently.
Listeners, if you haven't been with us in an off season before,
welcome.
This is where we do our best work.
It is not technically the off season yet. It is still Coca-Cola Bowl season.
By the time they hear this, though, it will be officially off season.
Man, Arthur, just so fast on the draw.
Thank you, Arthur.
So good. And so in the off season, we're a little more freeform because we don't have really a structure that puts us on things. So we talk about sort of whatever we want to. Not that we don't do that during the season either.
Even more than we usually do. We talk about whatever we want to.
Let's talk about a food item that hit the timeline. Apparently it's been a thing for a while on TikTok, but I don't go over there, so I don't know. It is the burger dipped, like basically submerged in queso.
So was this like how did this break? Because I first saw it because it was posted in our podcast chat. Like, how did people find out about this?
I did not know about this until literally right now.
I just suddenly saw a lot of people talking about it this weekend.
I think it's been running during the NFL
playoffs. So everybody started talking about it on Saturday.
Okay.
I'm going to go get a look at this thing.
I dropped it in the chat.
I also have not seen this yet.
Dropped it in the chat.
Why does this remind me of... Does anybody else get the guy on Instagram and also on TikTok who is... He's like American and he lives in Japan and he goes around and tries Japanese food. This feels like something that would be... This is like you would go to like a weird Japanese diner and they would have this, and instead of fries, it would be rice drowning in cheese.
Mm-hmm. That feels right.
Don't get me wrong. I'm sure.
Is Arthur eating this right now?
Yes.
Oh God, that's exactly what he's eating.
Yes.
But he got it to go.
But I can't answer.
I just looked. I'm like,
listen.
Oh God.
I am 2 bites in and I can already taste the sodium.
Oh,
I do. That's the one thing now. Like, man, if I was like 20, I'd eat this no problem. Now, the sodium is I can't do it. Like my body's
3.5 grams of sodium in that thing.
I can't.
How often do y'all hit up the bees?
I haven't hit the bees in like 10 years.
Okay.
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
I would probably be in around the same range.
Okay, Arthur, obviously you're hitting the bees currently, but is this a frequent flyer for you, or?
This is my first trip to Applebee's since the night I graduated from college, because Applebee's was the thing that was open late enough that we could go there after doing all the graduation stuff.
Okay. Commish, where are you in the bees hierarchy here?
So I'd probably say it's about 5 years, I think.
All right, well, this is fucking depressing, but as the podcast expert on Applebee's...
I was going to say, I had a friend that was working at Applebee's for a while, and like we would go and bug her, but that was probably 8 or 9 years ago at this point.
So Applebee's used to offer Puddles free parking. We ate at Applebee's for every single West Virginia football or basketball game for about 13 years.
Yeah, we talked about this because you didn't know how to tailgate until like 2 years ago.
Correct. Every single West Virginia game prior to that, after they put the fucking practice field on top of our parking space, we ate at Applebee's at least once on game day, possibly twice. And as a person who's been to Applebee's way too goddamn much, those are the plates that they use to send out their sizzling fajitas. Mm-hmm. Do they send this thing out fucking sizzling? Because my feelings on it are very different if this comes out as like some sort of La Brea cheese pit that is like molten and ready to kill you.
So the copy on the website implies that it does.
Jesus.
Quote, "It doesn't get any meltier than this. Served in a sizzling skillet of molten queso and a blend of cheddar cheeses, our juicy all-beef burger is topped with American cheese, applewood smoked bacon, and spicy honey mustard, served with classic fries."
Cheese splatters, you absolute maniacs! Like, you're gonna give people burns with this shit!
It doesn't help that the photo in the ad copy looks like something out of Alien.
Yeah,
and it has that goopiness is definitely feels like Elmer's glue, which it probably is in that shot.
It probably is in that picture. It's kind of upsetting. Do they have Dollaritos right now? Because I feel like that's the real question.
It feels like something you'd see in a cookbook from decades ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of the ones that Beth has.
Yeah.
No, this is too spicy and exotic. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, you can get dirty soda at Applebee's now too. The Utah Empire
There's not
advances.
enough Jell-O.
What's a dirty soda? Do you like put the well water in there?
Usually it's soda with like additional syrup and like coconut cream or whatever.
Oh, so it's like when my brother got too excited about the dial-a-drink thing. Okay.
Yeah, but it's very specifically like Mormons don't have vices that aren't sugar.
Mm.
So like there's a whole chain called Swig that's just like weird soda.
Yes. Arthur, you got the OM cheeseburger. And tell you what you're putting into your body right now.
No.
Calories 1680.
Jesus Christ.
So you've almost got your daily calories right there. Next up.
At 10:23 Eastern.
Total fat, 109 grams. That's 140% of your daily value. You're packing 40 grams of saturated, 200% of your daily value.
He's just he's getting started on tomorrow.
And 1.5 grams of trans fats, a thing I didn't know were still allowed.
Yeah, man. Shout out to... I mean, I assume I'm a supporter of trans fats since I support other trans causes.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Also, Arthur, I applaud you for getting ahead of the game. We're about to hit another cold snap, and you're going to be warm, and that's important.
Yep.
It also has, as Kevin said, 3.5 grams of sugar.
Almost 3.6.
Sodium. So I just want you to think, listeners, because sometimes you think 2,000 milligrams of sodium, and that's like an abstract number. This is 3,590 milligrams. 3.5 grams. Think about that in your hand.
So just think about that. When you get ramen, ramen's typically about 70 to 80% of the value, daily value. This is like eating 2 things of ramen.
So okay. Real college kid
shit. College kid ramen, full, 12-cent or even cheaper. Ramen.
No, it's more expensive than when you were in college.
Oh yeah, no. Even the bad ramen is not that cheap anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's you can get was it $4 for $1 now instead of 12 for $1?
Now, Arthur, I know that you're bulking because you're a protein for head like I am. You are eating 71 grams of protein.
Yeah. Now, see, the thing looking at this is the calories I can handle, right? Because yes, it's a lot of calories, but I can work that off. But you can't work off fat or sodium. That's not how that works.
No.
There's no amount of exercise that's going to fix that.
No, the only fix for that is just being built different.
How do you get rid of so you just drink a ton of water and then you just turn your body into salt water?
I mean, that does help.
You gotta pee it out, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I just can't even.
I got some beverages right here, so.
Oh boy!
You got a Coke?
Started on that. Yeah. Well, I do have the open can of Coke for Coca-Cola.
Oh, what is that one right there?
This is Fireball Yule Nog.
Oh.
My body is a temple.
That used to be Fireball Yule Nog.
Crime.
Now it is an empty, tiny container.
Kevin, that was great. Thank you. I heard it, and I appreciate that one. Also, listeners, if you have trouble with gluten, eggs, soy, milk, or wheat, this is not for you.
All right, I'm marking myself safe from this thing.
Also, if you have a lactic issue, I'm going to guess that this is probably not the best for you.
I mean, again, this sort of goes with the exclamation point next to the milk. Yeah.
I'm glad this doesn't contain fish.
That would be
shellfish.
Or shellfish. You're safe there.
Where's the soy?
I think that generally places have started just saying that everything has soy in it because they don't I think soy is I forget. I think it's a thing where they are just well, we can't say that our kitchen's free of soy, so we're just saying everything has soy in it.
Yeah,
which is, I guess, helpful.
Usually for a contains, it's got to be in there. My guess would be the bun.
Yeah.
It's very common to use that as a binder or as an additional source of salt, which,
Yeah. Or there is
important.
maybe soybean oil in there somewhere.
Right. The fries, perhaps.
Oh, that might be it.
So I like the name. This is called OM Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's supposed to be OMG, but it does sound to me like a soccer team, right? I might log on a few minutes before the show, look at the show notes for the first time and see that someone's put in in the show notes, oh no, we got to talk about OM Cheese with the big upset over Tottenham or something like that. And I'll have no idea about it, no idea what happened, but I just got to roll with it,
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about AFCON if you want.
Oh, I mean, we can drop a thing about AFCON in the Morocco-Senegal game. That was great.
That was freaking wild. Look what happens when I create a Sickos FC account.
You got kickers sliding.
I still think yes. So the kicker, I want to talk about the kicker.
It's on the notes.
It's on the notes.
Towards
Okay,
the bottom.
I will
it's
wait.
there. I
I will
promise you.
wait.
I promise you.
I also sent out an alert to our Discord today. If you're not there, in true off-season fashion, I opened up the Big Texan Steak Ranch 72-ounce steak challenge live stream cam. Just to get everyone in the mood. And we're back. We're totally back. Right now, there's a child, a literal child, who has 19 minutes left, and he is not doing good, guys.
How old do we think this child is?
He's probably a young teen.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there a record for youngest finisher?
Not that I know of, but I can look that up. Folks, in football news, Sacramento State next year is going independent. They are out of the Big Sky. So they are slowly cobbling together a schedule. They have half of one.
So let's see the reason why they were doing this. They wanted to force their way into the Pac-12, the new version of the Pac-12, and make the leap to FBS. Well, the Pac-12 didn't want them, and they wanted somebody established. So now Sac State left the Big Sky, and Sac State is going to be playing 1 year, supposedly just 1 year, as an FCS independent. They are trying to cobble a schedule together, and it is halfway there, I would say.
Commish, who do they have on the schedule?
They're living on a prayer right now. Yes, Pitt Girl.
I'm sorry. I need to return to the
Innocence.
Yeah. No, we need to go back to the OM cheeseburger.
Well, I've already finished it.
Well, no, but you know how I said that I was pretty sure that this was something that you would find in Japan?
It came from Japan, right?
It came from Japan. Someone in the replies on Amanda Mole's post about this said that Applebee stole the idea from a Japanese burger joint in Tokyo.
Perfect.
American Diner Andra, and then there's a link to the Google search for it, and it's the burger.
The thing that specifically tells me that this is from Japan is the way that they cut the burger, because I've never seen an American burger place cut a burger in half like you would a sandwich, right? Where it's like, right, not like, so like the bun, the burger, just cut it down the middle and then serve it on its side like that. That feels like a very Japanese thing to do, where you're familiar with the basic food, but not necessarily all of the conventions for serving it. And you come up with this.
It also maximizes the surface area in the cheese instead of just giving you one really soggy bun.
Mm-hmm.
Commish, who does Sac State have on their schedule?
Sac State currently on the schedule. They open the season on September 12th, so that's about a couple of weeks later than
a little
normal.
late.
A little late. At Fresno State, which I mean, hey, not bad. Then next week they go all the way to Youngstown, Ohio, to play Youngstown State.
Is that Youngstown at home or Youngstown on the road?
Youngstown at home.
Okay.
Luckily, the Penguins decided to come to the West Coast. Then they go all the way to the Valley.
Oh, they're going to UTRGV.
They're going to UTRGV.
Commish.
Yeah?
You can go to this one.
I got to see. Oh, I may be able to do that one because the wife's birthday weekend is the week before. So we may be able to do that one. The next one, they don't have any games scheduled for October at the moment.
No.
October off. They're just October off.
By month.
Then on November 7th, they go to Maine. At Maine.
Okay, let's
Maine.
Let's talk about this trip from Sac State to Orono, Maine, because the only trip I can think that I've heard of longer was Hawaii to UMass.
Mm-hmm.
That was a longer trip.
I feel like Maine has played Hawaii. I think at some point.
I think they have.
Yeah.
I know we did a trivia question about Maine and Hawaii because they're the only two D1 schools on islands.
I remember that too. Thank you, Bridget.
In 1990.
Oh.
Hawaii beat Maine 44-3.
But you got to go to Hawaii, so
yeah.
It's never a bad trip, y'all. Like that's
a journey, man.
I mean, that's further than UMass, so that has to be the furthest possible.
Yes.
That is the furthest
pairing
possible
of
that we
D1
have.
game, D1 teams. Yeah.
D1 game, yeah. I don't think Miami to Hawaii.
I think
Or FIU?
No, well, because Miami is because you lose
Well,
like it's
Miami's
like 1,000 miles south, and that does matter.
Maine is hanging over,
and Maine is east. Yeah, Maine is actually
Yeah.
the closest U.S. state to Africa because it is east
Yeah.
of all of Florida.
Mhm.
Yep.
and yeah, Orno and Bangor.
Yeah, Miami
are
would have to
hanging
be
over.
with Washington.
now,
But-
Commish, you mapped this out.
Yeah, I did, because I was like, oh my god, I see Sac State at Maine, and I'm like, oh my god, how far is this? Let's go.
And how far is it?
I have it listed as, it's a couple of different routes. It's approximately the shortest route is 3,174 miles driving.
Jesus.
Okay,
Watch out for all
reasonable.
that construction. by the
Yeah,
way.
and a couple
There's a
of
lot of construction.
accidents.
There's a few accidents. I love that the closest way that I found was like through Canada.
We're gonna need
Like
all
the
you
least
guys to
amount of
get
mileage.
passports
Yeah.
because we
This
need
is-
we need to keep our gas costs as low as possible.
I mean, do you want to go through Erie and stop at the Applebee's that I stopped at in Erie on the way to Niagara Falls? That's one Applebee's that
Oh,
I
you
remember.
didn't go to 200 items buffet. You missed out.
I feel like though going through Canada, you'd probably have to pay tolls.
I don't
Canada
see
have toll
no
roads?
tolls, no tolls on
I
Canada.
didn't hit
There was
any
one where there was a
tolls
ferry
in and around
route.
Toronto last year.
I saw the ferry route one because that took you through the northeast part of Vermont, and you have to get a boat across like Lake Champlain or something.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
tough to
crazy.
take a tour bus on a ferry.
I would
Well,
say
I see. I think that the toll is when because you have to cross the Great Lakes twice if you're going through Canada.
the one thing that I noted from this is like when I posted the distance, everybody's like, well, I think they're just gonna fly, and I'm like, okay, fine. It's about it's a really long flight, a very long flight. But the main point is the equipment truck.
Yes.
Yeah,
They're gonna have to
something
make
has
this
to
drive.
drive.
Also, you think Sac State has flight money? Because I don't know.
They do.
Okay.
They have flight money.
It might not be chartered, but they
Yeah.
Well, and even
buy
so,
plane tickets.
the thing with Maine too is like there's a non-zero chance that this is like we're going to Maine. Cool. That means we fly into Boston and then
Yeah.
get on a bus.
It's 100%, like 100% flying into Boston, unless they get a charter flight. Because
So the easiest one is if they get a flight, they fly into Bangor, and then Bangor is like what, or Banger, whatever. I don't know how to say it.
Banger.
it's banger.
Banger.
Bangers only.
Banger.
Hardly knew
Bangers
her.
only. Hey, and then it's about an hour from Banger.
No, wait, what Boston is?
No,
No.
to Orno.
Orno.
Oh, to Orno. Man, Maine is such at the ends of the earth, y'all.
Yes.
Especially
it.
Orno.
Oh,
All of Maine is like this. I think about this all the time because obnoxiously Pitt parents live outside of Springfield, Massachusetts. And like we'll drive up there. And it's like, oh, there are two New England states I've never been to, Vermont and Maine. Should go to Maine sometime. It's like 7 hours to drive to see obnoxiously Pitt parents. Massachusetts is barely a state. New Hampshire is also barely a state. Somehow it's like 10 hours to get to Maine.
It really is in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Now, Pitt Girl, if you
I
guys
loved
drive
my
up-
vacation to Maine. My one vacation to Maine. I loved it.
No,
I want to go back.
I would
I
like
want to
to
go see a game. I would love to go see a game in Orno. That's on the list to do that. Which I think I did it when I was in San Antonio. I flew San Antonio to BWI to Boston, and then we drove up from Boston.
I'm trying to think. Springfield's far enough over. You wouldn't have to cut through New Hampshire to get to Vermont.
Yeah,
You
no,
just
you
take
just kind of
91.
go up.
Yeah.
I haven't had reason to be in Vermont.
There was. This may have been commercial learning his University of Vermont. Vermont.
I guess I could go see the taxidermied catamount.
True.
That's
This
a good
may-
reason to go to Vermont.
This may be apocryphal, but because Dartmouth is right on the river, Connecticut River, that separates Vermont and New Hampshire,
Mhm.
Vermont is very lax about public nudity. New Hampshire is not. So there was something called the Ledyard Challenge, where you take your clothes off on the river on this side, swim across the Connecticut. Once you're in Vermont, you're fine, but then you got to run across the bridge back.
I think
you've
you've
told us
told
about
this
this
story.
already.
You have,
Yeah.
and I still think it's weird that the live free or die state is the one that's weird about public nudity.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of one state streaking across another.
I mean, okay, but when you say a state is strict about public nudity, like you'd still need a cop to enforce. Like, just don't have any cops around.
Yeah, especially with the time people usually do it.
Yeah,
there is the winter version of that challenge too.
Oh,
Don't.
What's different in the winter?
The river freezes over sometimes
in the winter.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
that makes sense.
I'm just now thinking about a fraternity brother of mine who filled a 5-gallon water jug up with Whippet canisters and then dropped it off the fucking bridge through the ice. It was beautiful.
Y'all had some jug problems.
Yeah. Lots of jug problems.
I am once again advocating for the abolition or nationalization of the Ivy League.
Does this fall under why are men or abolish the Ivy League?
Both.
Yes.
Okay.
Those things go together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Apparently you can bust this as well, Commish.
yeah. You
Or
could
you
bust this.
Or you can...
You can Amtrak. This is Amtrak.
Oh, this is Amtrak.
Yeah, this is Amtrak. And sometimes Amtrak is like, yeah, we're going to give you a train ride, but part of it's a bus. And it appears that is what this is.
Yeah. It's 99 hours and 52 minutes. It's a 4-segment trip. You go Chicago to DC to Boston, and then Boston you got to take a bus the rest of the way.
Sometimes trains as buses.
Yeah.
$345 for this trip is not bad.
No.
Buses is trains too.
No, but 4 days of your life is a lot for that.
Yeah, and it's not even
And
so
coach?
like Sacramento to Chicago is probably not even the like really cool route either. I will say I have been on the section of the train route that runs from Chicago to DC that runs between Pittsburgh and DC.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the time that I was on it was at nighttime. I couldn't see anything because my outbound train was late enough that I had someone just come pick me up in a car to get where I was trying to get to go. And that is the problem with that particular line is that is all Norfolk Southern line. And even though they're supposed to let the passenger trains go first, sometimes they don't.
They don't.
Every time I go into Pittsburgh on a train, I got there at like 3 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah. I've done the Chicago to the DC line a couple of times.
Freight rail owns almost all the rail in the country that isn't on the East Coast.
Yep. Everywhere west of Harrisburg.
Yep. I want to know, who the person is who gets the $1,500 private room on this and then complains to management when their bus doesn't also have a private room.
You know there's somebody that does that.
Yeah.
It's the Real Housewives of Sacramento State.
Or if you get business class but don't get business class on the bus, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
I'm sorry, I ordered the quiet car.
On the bus, do you want the seat that's closest to the bathroom or furthest away?
Furthest from the bathroom.
Depends on the length of the bus trip and how early we are in the trip.
I would think you'd want it in like towards the back, but at least a couple of rows away from that.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I was just booking a flight and actually several flights because I got to connect in Atlanta. And yeah, I mean everybody like Eric Adams, right? He had his like every first stop is Istanbul every time. For me, it's Atlanta, so I can go to Chicken and Beer, which is owned by Ludacris, named after his album Chicken and Beer. But I'm booking, right? And when you book it, like, I mean, I'm paying for seat selection, right? And so it's like, oh, you got to select seat. And I'm always like, oh, like now I can select seats. The only thing I really care about is like aisle seat, right? So then it's like a whole decision. Do I want to sit as far forward as I can to get off the plane earlier? Do I want to sit as far to the back just so it's like more chill getting off the plane? Do I want to sit near the bathroom? How near to the bathroom? Like, it's a whole decision I got to make. I feel like there should be a middle range option where I pay a little bit less and I just get to select aisle seat.
I mean, that used to be Southwest Airlines, and then they stopped doing that.
Let's talk about something that just popped up today. We have just watched the Rams beat the Bears in the division round in the playoffs. And the game was in Chicago. It was very cold there. And apparently someone asked the Rams like what they were doing to stay warm. And they had hot chocolate and bone broth and whatever on the sideline. That's fine. But the sideline reporter mentioned that they had cayenne pepper in their socks to stay warm. I need cold weather people to say that this is real.
This is so fundamentally not real. What the fuck is this?
This is insane. Why are you doing this insane thing?
Do you want, as someone on Blue Sky pointed out, do you want cayenne pepper in your inevitable blisters?
That's what you're going to get.
Yeah, because that's what you're going to get.
Were you not sure if you have athlete's foot? Because you are now sure if you have athlete's foot.
Man, everybody knows it's sriracha. Come on.
This is, well, Commish, what website had this information about this?
Look, I just typed in like cayenne pepper on your feet, and I got all of like the standard, like weird things you would get on the internet where you're like, okay, this is not an official site, but you're like, can I glean any real information out of this? So you click on the link to try to figure out if this is BS or real. Which we had some people on our replies were like, yeah, it's real. It acts as like capsaicin and it warm. And I'm like, I'm not putting cayenne pepper in my sock. But it says keep your feet warm with cayenne pepper, the practical herbalist. Like, sure. What happens if you put chili peppers in your socks at night? I'm just imagining.
Nothing.
So this one time I put cayenne pepper in my socks.
As was the style at the time.
Why put pepper in socks? What to visit, where to travel.com. It's a natural remedy, apparently, that us Louisianans never heard of. I mean, for me, I guess I just either put some Tonys on it, or maybe for the feet, you want to put on some Slap Your Mama.
This feels like something you tell Southerners or warm weather people to make them do stupid things. Like the Bears to the Rams were like, oh yeah, totally. We always put cayenne pepper on our feet to make it warmer.
This is absolutely something my high school soccer team would have tried when we were playing games in February. But
guaranteed
it would not work. Rochester Med School, cayenne as a topical application is a mild painkiller, but that is the only effect listed.
They were like, well, it's supposed to stimulate circulation. And I'm like, okay. I mean, maybe I just put some Tonys in my socks. There's hand warmers.
I will say that I had shingles at one point, and they didn't catch it in time to do anything about it. I've actually had it twice. Yeah, it sucks. Don't get shingles. But putting cayenne pepper on it actually did help a little bit. So I side with the University of Rochester.
This just feels like the weirdest kind of folk remedy, because cayenne pepper always pops up in the shit you're supposed to take. Like it's the magic weight loss thing. It's all this stuff. All I know is, like we just said a second ago, that when cayenne pepper gets near intimate spots on your body, it creates burning. And I wouldn't want that on my feet.
I mean, some people are into that. And some people are into feet. So maybe some people are into burning feet.
Oh God. Someone's kink just got awakened. He didn't even know he had.
The brand new music festival you didn't know you wanted, burning feet.
As an athlete in high school, there have been issues with injuries using Icy Hot or, Flexol 454, whatever. Yeah, just you have a shoulder issue and you throw some, on the shoulder and you don't realize it's still on your hand. Or maybe you got an issue with the hamstring and you got to loosen it up and you just go a little bit too high. Well, yeah, that's happened before.
I've heard too that like some of those you can actually like use too much, and then it's like actually bad for you.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, 100%.
For sure. I don't.
And
I'm
then
glad I don't have to do that anymore. My playing days are over.
The thing is, if you get it in the wrong spot, like a more sensitive area,
Oof.
there's like it's more sensitive.
Oh yeah,
in a way that makes that worse.
Oh yeah, it's not a no.
Don't mess around with it.
Yeah, it's not a pleasurable sensation whatsoever. Just
I'm saying some people are into that.
I am not.
Good to know. We learn new things about each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
This is again, what's the off season for except for learning about ourselves and each other?
Wow, that was an amazing national championship game.
Sure was.
It was.
Or it will be an amazing national championship game, depending on when I drop this.
It will, or well,
you guys don't know.
Who knows when Arthur is going to drop this?
I mean, none shall know the hour. And also, per the conversation that I had with friend of the show, Hoover Street Rag, about this, linear time being a mistake means that in the landscape of linear time, it is, was, and will always be a mistake. But in a universe where we didn't make this mistake, we don't have to worry about the verb tenses.
That's true.
Oh, God.
Can I make a complaint real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Pennsylvania, they had like to-go cocktails during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And Pennsylvania voters actually passed a constitutional amendment to get rid of that. Mm-hmm. So I couldn't get anything to go at Applebee's that was like alcoholic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I figured I had to try to just make do with what I got at home to try to make the most Applebee's compatible drink.
I am so scared right now.
Oh, God.
How many you used a Blue Shark gummy, please?
The hair on the back of my neck is standing up in panic.
No, it's fine. It's just a buzzball.
Okay.
I went
just
to
a buzzball.
I went to Walmart and we were on the Valentine's Day aisle, and there were the Buzzball Biggies.
Oh,
are there any special Valentine's Day buzzballs? Yeah. Pink?
It was just like a giant thing of Buzzball Biggies, and I have no idea why they were on the Valentine's Day end cap.
I like the idea of like celebrate Valentine's Day with your special person, and you just like crack a Buzzball Biggie and put 2 crazy straws in it.
I mean, this was
Milady.
I'm gonna try this.
This is 1.5 liters.
It's okay, cool. We got
1.5 liters of Buzzball.
We got a fishbowl. It's fine.
And I'm like, they had every flavor. Grapes gone wild.
What? That's wine. When grapes go wild, that's wine.
That is, well, okay, but it might actually be wine. Like this Buzzball, this flavor is called Choco Chiller, and the label, it says orange wine with cream and natural flavors. I do think like Buzzballs are 15% ABV. So I think if you want to do that with the big Buzzball and some straws, like it's gotta be a polyamorous situation.
Okay, that's fine. You could do that for Valentine's Day too. You and your polycule.
Commish, I did not get a chance to send this to the chat this morning, but I also was visiting the grocery store today and headed into the Valentine's Day aisle, and the last segment of the Valentine's Day aisle was entirely Easter, and I felt like I had come unmoored in time.
I'm telling you, linear time was a mistake.
Yeah, and the giant eagle agrees with you.
When is Easter this year?
It's early.
It's
Easter.
early.
This is earliest possible Easter since we had laid.
Yeah, so like Valentine's Day is the 14th, and then Mardi Gras Day is the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
So Valentine's is on a Saturday, right?
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, it's
so
on
Valentine's.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's on, and then so like that day after that, basically it's Easter candy time. So like they're ready to roll with the Easter candy. So that giant eagle is just like, man, whatever.
Yeah,
we're ready to go.
Yeah, this is 4-5 Easter.
Yeah, we're gonna have March Easter next year.
Yeah, March Easter is always weird. That's got the bad juju.
You guys always I always hear people say like, "Oh, Easter's early or Easter's late." There's like one or the other, and it's like I have no idea when Easter is. Like I don't know when it's supposed to be. It's not a holiday that has dates in my head.
I mean,
like
because it very much doesn't.
It's a lunar calendar thing.
Literally
Yes.
the phases of the moon.
I was booking my trip and that I'm taking, and I was like, am I going to be traveling? Like, I don't know when it is.
This is very much like when Obnoxiously Pitt Boyfriend's family and also I were in Ireland in 2023, and it turned out by accident that we were there over Holy Week, which is kind of fine. And also Holy Week is like, I mean, Ireland's Catholic, but not in the like, oh, we observe Holy Week as like the week that everyone goes on vacation. But you know who does? Spain. You know who else was in Ireland? Every Spanish tourist. Every single Spanish tourist.
Easter, when Spain goes to Ireland.
Yes. And we landed at like 5 a.m. Ireland time and got on the bus to go to the hotel to drop off our shit, even though we couldn't check into the hotel, and wander around. And we're like standing there in the lobby, and I am so jet lagged and did not sleep very well on the plane and all of this. And the Irish guy working the desk at the hotel is speaking in Spanish to a Spanish tourist. And I'm just like, I had never even conceptualized Irish people speaking Spanish until this moment. I don't understand. What?
I can't imagine how completely like out of time you felt or out of place.
It was just very much a like what moment. And this was maybe like an hour after we had gotten off the plane. And the first thing I saw after getting off the plane was posters for the Northwestern game in Ireland that had already happened.
I mean, yeah, I'm excited to go to Ireland. I guess it's now next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's 2026.
Yep.
Games in 2027. But yeah, like I'm schedule wise, like calendar wise, I just was like, okay, as long as it's not Mardi Gras that I'm traveling, like we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you brush up on your Spanish. I recommend me gustaría compartir mi bebida alcohólica con mi poliamorosa. I would like to share my buzzball with my polycule.
Duolingo hasn't taught me that yet. How far do I have to get for that?
Oh God!
Honestly, this feels like something that would pop up relatively early in Duolingo. They love weird sentences.
They do have weird sentences in Duolingo.
I will say my favorite thing about being in Ireland over Holy Week, but not on Easter itself, well, technically on Easter itself, was going to a kebab place and getting a lamb thing after midnight, technically on Easter. So I have had lamb on Easter in Ireland.
Hell yeah.
We're going to talk about the NFL. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I wish the CBS music for like, the CBS SN game was on for these games because it felt like it deserved that. That's right. The Bills and Broncos felt like it was a Mountain West game on CBS SN. It kind of felt like the border war, Colorado State, Wyoming.
Yeah,
There was a lot of Wyoming players, including an offensive tackle catching a pass for a touchdown, and then also Josh Allen. There were some Colorado State players too involved. That game was just turnovers, 6 turnovers. Then we
thought that was going to be the high point for turnovers, but no. Texans Patriots playing in a snowstorm. Come on down.
That was nuts with 8 turnovers. How many turnovers did Brock Purdy's still running for his life, by the way?
Man,
there was a stat that
still
said,
running to this day.
They said Brock Purdy scrambled for like 413 yards.
God.
On the day. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. He was running for his life. I don't even know how many turnovers he had. Let's see. He had three turnovers.
3 himself. That's pretty good.
It was so entertaining. They were getting killed by the Seahawks, but it was just like Purdy's running for his life. I'm just watching him trying to make something happen. It was so entertaining.
I mean, the thing we got to talk about
the play from that game.
The thing we got to talk about is the slide tackle. There is no audio here, so I'm just going to show it to you guys. Actually, you guys can just click on it if you want to. There's no audio.
Okay.
Oh, there is audio, huh? But basically, what happens here?
We don't need the audio.
What happens here basically is that
to open the game, like we just come off the OT win for the Broncos, and then to open the game, the Seahawks very first play.
It's a run back kickoff return, and the kicker tries to slide tackle, cleats up,
studs up,
takes him out right at the ankle too. That's an automatic red card in my book.
So here's the thing. I understand that this sort of tackle is against the rules in American football.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it should be legal for kickers because most of them used to play soccer, and that's how you're supposed to tackle in soccer. And so it's only fair to let them tackle the way that they know how to tackle.
Well, that's not how they're supposed to tackle because that's a red card.
Yeah, I mean, if you do it with your spikes up, yeah. So don't do that. But if you do the clean slide tackle, I think it should be legal.
In defense of my client, I think if you look at his face in the still image in the show notes, you will see that what's really going on is he saw a bug and he's saying, ooh, 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 a bug. He's
trying to get
saving
an
that
office
man.
leg. Okay, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find out who the 49ers number 18 is.
Eddie Pinero.
There you go.
He did have a soccer background. This was funny because, again, us creating the Sickos FC account on Blue Sky, our worlds collided within like 3 days of each other.
Yeah, we did this. That's what this means. It means that we did this.
Yeah, Pitt Girl.
I mean, look, man, it's been great. I've been watching Brazilian football on that. There's a team called Vasco da Gama, like after the sale.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is awesome. They like did stats on the most red carded teams. I'm like, this is great. I'm getting into it. And we're working on getting that female character from our pal Ward for the soccer account too.
Yay!
Yay!
So I have important breaking news related to nothing in particular.
There we go. All right. Thank you.
The state of Maryland has announced plans to build a new sphere in the National Harbor near Washington, D.C.
Like another version of the sphere?
I'm going to put an image in the chat.
New orb just dropped.
New orb like, to be dropping soon.
What the fuck? Okay,
and like this is this the bridge that got taken out by the?
No, this is not that bridge. No, that bridge is in Baltimore.
Yeah.
What highway is right next to this?
This is in Prince George. So this is right outside DC. I'm not sure which highway this is off the top of my head. But this is like DMV area, not.
Look,
not.
I'm gonna say this as a former auto insurance person. Maryland did not have that great of drivers.
No, Maryland is known for not having good drivers.
Controversial, I know.
This particular area of Maryland, in particular, has
all of Maryland.
But adding this to that.
Oh, yeah. I have a lead foot. And as soon as I cross the Maryland border, it's like, oh, the road is so nice. And then I get my doors blown off by people with Maryland plates constantly.
Listen, I couldn't see anything because of sphere.
Evidently, this sphere is supposed to be smaller.
When you see the sphere in Vegas, it's surrounded by Vegas. So it doesn't look that out of, like, it's probably the most tacky thing in Vegas right now, but it's got a lot of competition.
They have a replica in New York and a castle, and the sphere is your tackiest thing in Vegas. Circus still exists.
I don't know what any of those things are. I see. So I'm basing Vegas off what I see from the F1 broadcast, and the sphere is like it's emitting so much light that it's seeking so much attention. Now you look at this, it's not surrounded by other lights, other buildings, other Vegas stuff. It's surrounded by highways and trees.
It's okay. We don't have to worry about this. The only thing in the sphere is sphere itself.
Boo!
Okay, thank you. I wouldn't for it. It's close to the president, you know, I mean.
And that's our show for tonight.
We're
going to find out. Maybe I dropped this before the game and some people listen to it. Maybe I drop it during the game. So if it's a blowout, you're listening to it now because, rather listen to this than watch the game. Maybe it's coming out on Tuesday morning like normal. We're going to find out. Stay tuned.
Let's do our ad read here.
The bridge is the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, apparently.
Yeah, it's south of DC. There's nothing else out there.
It's on that side of Maryland.
And leads directly to World War I.
Let's say thank you once again to everyone that donated to the State College Food Bank for our food drive. We've raised over $13,500. Commish, how's the mailing going?
I have. So we got the labels. I think it's 189 labels.
Still close to 200.
Close to 200. I have basically everything labeled. All the bubble mailers labeled, and it's time to basically start filling all of the bubble mailers with items and the helmet bottle opener, and then I get to have fun with like a digital scale and stamps.com. So hopefully next week I'll have a few out. I'm gonna have to do this in batches because the post office is gonna get mad at me, and also I can't carry like 100 plus. So I'm probably going to do this in batches of about 50 or a little bit more than that to get those out. But hopefully I'm going to start sending some next week for sure.
The current price to get into the national championship game is still about $3,800 a ticket. If you're going to go, use Vivid Seats. Use our offer code Sickos20 to get $20 off your first purchase of $200 or more.
Well, if you're going to go also, and you're listening, by the time you're listening to this, DM me because I want to know about your time machine.
Oh shit!
That's right. Or the other ways in which you have defeated the mistake of linear time. I want to know. So, DM's open.
Also, our official dice rolling partner of this season has been Dice Envy for all your D&D dice needs. Use our offer code yes, yes, 3 HAs for 10% off your order. That code ends the day this drops, maybe, since we don't know when it's going to drop.
So January
20th.
Yeah, January 20th is when the code is going to end.
So the day that you're listening to this, get all of your math rocks now. You need them.
You need them. I mean, if you play D&D, they got dice for like Warhammer, whatever you need.
If you like what we do, you should find us at other places. The first place is our Beehive, where we do our off-season writing about whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We also have our Patreon for $5 a month. Get access to our Discord where you can chat with us about off-season ideas all off-season long, plus whatever comes into our brains. Plus, you get this special episode, Ladies as Flickos, about Josie and the Pussycats. Go to our merch store, sickoscommunity.org. Go to our YouTube, our Instagram, our TikTok, and our Twitch. Shout out to Message Board Geniuses Podcast. They go to places we refuse to go. And shout out to Feed Your Mascot Podcast, where our friends Jeff and Blue look at the culture around college football.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
We're in National Championship Week, and I want to talk about some of the quotes we've got. The first one is from Curt Cignetti, and he says, "We don't go to war with milk and cookies."
This is a direct shot at Harbaugh.
I mean, it's so weird. I guess it's not a weird Cignetti thing, because nothing's a weird Cignetti thing, because he's just a weird dude. Sorry, the exact quote is, "You don't go to war with warm milk and cookies."
I assume that in this context, he means you are not arming yourself with warm milk and cookies, correct? Because out of context, this could mean that we are not waging war against warm milk and cookies.
See, but I think Cignetti would be completely on board with fighting against milk and cookies. So I think the first interpretation is correct.
Okay. I want to read you a quote from Curt Cignetti, and I want you to picture 2018 you hearing this quote about Indiana. "I think leading up to this game, there's been a lot of pro-Indiana hype, a lot of rat poison out there."
Rat poison. Tell me you went to the Saban school without telling me you went to the Saban school.
Yeah.
Go on.
We talk about like the Music City Bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for Indiana, this might, like, you would be like, oh, this is a good Indiana team. They might end up in the don't know what's a real low level Big Ten bowl game.
Man,
I mean,
a Detroit one.
Okay, but I feel like context clues. If you hear that they're playing Miami, it's like, whoa, they must really be having a good season to play Miami in a bowl game.
Well, I mean, that could
or
be
they
in
ended
the
up in the
Pinstripe
Pinstripe Bowl.
Yeah, or Indiana had a good season and Miami just collapsed. Both of those things are true.
Miami was in the Pinstripe Bowl 2 years ago, man.
I mean, 2018, Miami went undefeated until the last week of the season.
That was 2017.
That was 2017, yeah.
Oh, that was 2017. You're right.
Yep.
Apparently, someone's been sprinkling holy water on the end zones before every Indiana football game in the playoffs.
I mean, it did work for the Steelers until it didn't work for the Steelers.
That's wild. Okay.
It's an evergreen statement right there.
Yeah, well.
We also have another great quote from Mario Cristobal. The question is, this is from Nicole Auerbach reporting this. Question, have you sat down with Michael Irving or set some boundaries? Or as long as you're winning, Michael Irving can do whatever he wants to do? Mario Cristobal, I'd rather not get kissed by Michael Irving.
I love, he didn't put again, because it's already happened.
Yes.
Like, he needs to put again. I saw SNL did a skit with like Michael Irvin on Weekend Update. It was not.
Well, Commish, there's something we haven't mentioned. That for our Patreons, they're going to have something fun this week that we can talk about. Because Commish
they're going to get to kiss Mario Cristobal?
Yeah.
Yep, it's finally time.
Are going to the Bear Bryant Coach of the Year Awards.
Yeah, we've mentioned this on the last 2 podcasts.
There we go. And our Patreon members not only get the unedited interviews, but they've also, right now, if you're a Patreon member, go check out the Patreon because there's a place to submit questions for coaches.
That's right. I made a Google form. If you want to join the Patreon, just $5. You can submit questions to any of the Bear Bryant Award finalists. I also know some details I can't release out loud at the moment, but there are going to be some additional coach. I know the newcomer coach of the year, which they haven't made that public yet. I also know a couple of other things. They made the newcomer of the year public.
Let me make sure.
It's okay. Let's leave the listeners in suspense.
Okay.
There you go.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah.
All
always leave them wanting more.
So if you have an opportunity to join the Patreon, or you just want to do it for just $5 for like 1 month, whatever, you have a chance to submit a question to any of the Bear Bryant Award finalists. The Bear Bryant Award finalists, you can submit it in the form on our Patreon, and we may or may not ask it. There's no guarantee that we will. If the question is good enough, we could submit a question to Kirk Signetti, Bob Chesney, Mario Cristobal, Mike Elko, Tony Elliott, Dan Lanning, Clark Lee, or Joey McGuire. So those are the finalists for that. I will note that Kurt and Mario are kind of busy, but they have both made indications that they will attend. But again, there's travel and there's a big game that happened on Monday night, and we don't know what exactly occurred, and we don't know if they're going to be able to make it and sit down and interview with us, which we normally get about 5 to 7 minutes with each candidate.
Oh God! I'm getting nervous again, like I did last year.
That's okay.
You got this.
I started reading through the stuff that you already had. It was good.
Yeah, I've been working on that since January 11th. We're good.
We have also, as part of our broadcast for the national title game, and you'll know this by now, obviously, on the ACC Network broadcast, Bill Belichick will be there. Noted great college football coach Bill Belichick.
Did Miami play North Carolina this year? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so.
I would have remembered that, I feel.
Miami would have turned them into a grease spot and we would have pointed and laughed.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. We pointed and laughed at them so many times. It all runs together.
Yeah. They got kind of boring after like 3 games, though.
They did. No, but like Miami and North Carolina normally play crazy, insane games. And that's just like, I didn't have anything that stuck out. And Indiana didn't play North Carolina. So it's like,
Here's what I want from Bill Belichick. I want him to have to interview Michael Irvin.
Yeah. I mean, Bill Belichick doing any media work is wonderful. Doesn't even matter who he's interviewing at that point.
So there's a quote here I want to talk about. Actually, technically, it's two quotes. And this is from Brett McMurphy, that Mario Cristobal and Kurt Signetti were both asked about the historical significance of their school winning the national championship. And they both responded, quote, "It would mean we're the national champions." Now, they are not technically wrong. They are technically correct. They would both be the national champions if they won the national championship. That is a true statement. But I think the most significant thing, the thing that these coaches are missing, is that if they were to win the college football playoff national championship, which may or may not have happened by the time you hear this, they would get, or their schools would get, a new collection of national championship clothing and all sorts of stuff from Home Field Apparel. Now, this would be very significant because of the high quality of Home Field Apparel. I mean, Home Field Apparel is something that you really want to have. And so winning a national championship to get more Home Field Apparel, I think that is the biggest impact of winning a national championship. Now, if you somehow have not made your first purchase from Home Field yet, you can use promo code YES. That will get you 15% off your first order from Home Field. So maybe you're someone out there, you really want to earn it. You think, oh, I'm not worthy of wearing the nice clothing from Home Field Apparel until my team has won a national championship. Well, this might be your lucky day. Because when your team wins, you can then go to Home Field and celebrate by purchasing some high-quality clothing. But even if your team is not in the college football playoff championship game, I think getting to purchase Home Field Apparel is sort of a national championship of its own. When you think about it, due to the high quality of Home Field Apparel, it's basically the national championships for clothing, if that was a thing. But it's not. So you can just go online, go to homefieldapparel.com. And again, if you've never done this before, if it is your first time, use promo code YES, 15% off right there. Home Field Apparel. One of their teams in this game is going to get national championship stuff to celebrate. And I think that's pretty cool. So go buy some Home Field.
Okay. Let's talk about some things. Commish, did you really manage to dig through and find all the longest punts?
All right. I'm going to state that I, like in the Beehive, I did the Sickos stat summary of the year part 2, which, you know, if you subscribe to that, it's free. If you want to pay us to do that too, as a nice bump, we'll appreciate it. But I don't really paywall anything because I don't think my writing is that great.
No, but you're a real writer now because you wrote a whole thing, thought it was shit, and then put it away, never gonna publish it, and then you found a better angle.
Yeah, I like what I wrote in the first half. I really liked it, and then I was just like, the rest of it, I'm grasping at straws here. Mm-hmm. And so I just like canned it, and then I was like, I'm gonna change it to make it something different. But the only problem with what I'm gonna change it to make it something different is that it will have more or less impact depending on the outcome of the national title game.
So Commish, as someone who writes for actual job and is also a grad student who has to write a lot of things right now, hating it is an important part of the process.
It is. It's like I normally hate what I write on the stat summary, and then like I'm able to like change those and keep those brief. But like this one had a lot more heft to it, and it was kind of jokey, but then at the same time it was kind of serious. So it's just like I needed to beef up the argument a little bit more, and then I was just like, no, I can't really beef up the arguments here. But for the first half of it, I could, and then I could change the tone of it. And then like flip it, and then I was able to get something out for it. But again, it will only have more impact depending on the outcome of the national championship game, which If one particular team wins it, it'll have more impact. Which that team would be Indiana. If Indiana wins it, what I have written will have more impact. If Miami wins it, it'll still have an impact, but not as good. But that's just a hint for it.
Now, listeners,
I mean, I typically hate every episode of this podcast that we record. So yeah, I think we're all on the same page here.
It's weird for me because in my former job, I was on the phone. And I'd have to go to coaching or whatever, and like, what did you say on this call? But when I listen to my voice on this podcast, like, this doesn't feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
Yeah, because you're not.
Because I'm not.
I
mean, you could. There's a different threshold for getting in trouble.
Yeah, like we have plenty of space to just say stupid shit here, and it's fine.
Yeah, it's great.
If Jordan hasn't gotten in trouble yet, you got some runway left.
I'm bulletproof, baby.
Yeah, yet.
When we go to Ireland in 2 years and there's protests outside.
Oh no.
I am not getting you out of Irish jail. You can just stay there.
I just realized all of a sudden why they call it the and it's because it's racist.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, yes.
I didn't realize that. Oh, that makes me sad.
All right. Back to the longest punts of the year. So the longest punts of the year, I did this for the Sickos Stat Summary Part 2. I had to manually dig for the longest punts of the year in D2 and D3. Basically, what I did is I clicked on the top punt average havers for D2 and D3. And then I basically went to that school's website and looked at their game logs and tried to find the longest punt of the year. And basically my criteria was if your punt was more than 72 yards, you're on the list. If you're 72, if you're less than 72, I don't give a shit about you for the longest punt of the year. So I was able to find a couple of one, including the one Josh Castro from Worcester Polytechnic, WPI. The 94-yard punt, that is the longest one that I found of the year. I've also found a 91-yard punt from Braden Biller of Adams State. 91-yard punt. Also, Braden had another one of 76 yards. So I'm just gonna nickname him Braden the Boot.
Like
that's what you are. The Findlay punt that we had from Owen Clevenger was 86 yards. I hadn't found anything above 86 yards besides those two. Jackson Hops from Wartburg, 84 yards. Gilbert Brown is our D1 leader. Charleston Southern. I found that one. Mark Shinoda of not the guy from Lincoln Park, from Tennessee State, had an 82-yard punt. And Angus Davies, who just transferred. I can't remember where Angus transferred to, but with Tulsa, he had an 80-yard punt in week 1. So in week 1, there was only basically 6 punts longer than the punt from Angus Davies. I will post this full list of everything that I have. Shout out to Jason Jenkins of Bobby Moe and Zach Weeder with both 78-yard punts. But yeah, this is something that it was digging, and I may find longer punts. So I'm not going to say this is final. I will update this if I find longer punts, but I am still dumpster data diving is what we do here for the committee. So
I like that, dumpster data diving.
We are your data raccoons.
Oh, that was Beth.
Beth, your mic is picking up, like, it's fine, but it's way more sensitive because I heard like the opening of your marker.
Yeah, marker noise.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit for me to get used to. I got a much better audio interface, and so which is why I'm able to be like back away from the microphone. It also means that any of podcast shenanigans are about to become a lot louder.
Which is totally fine. He's the sixth man of the podcast.
I'm sorry, Arthur.
Look, I got my recorder right here if we want some dulcet tones to add to this audio layer.
Wait till I have to roll dice for any reason.
What if we had an automaton duet? I know that there are two.
I have to get up.
I've been practicing Rocky Top. Oh, too high. Yay! There you go, Beth. There you go, Beth. Apparently, you're supposed to use vibrato on these things.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, listeners.
Now we've reached
I'm not.
listenable. Beth, did you see the one I sent you that has the line out on it?
Yeah, I did see that. I don't
So that
have
you can plug it into a speaker.
Oh, that's where that's coming from. I was wondering where the talking was coming from.
Not me.
That was me. I'm listening to somebody talking about Rams nose tackle Puna Ford explains the cayenne pepper in the socks tactic to stay warm,
Okay.
and it shows his sock is orange
Oh,
from cayenne.
It's so orange.
gross. Okay, Commish,
Spicy
you got
Yes.
you got 2 games for us tonight. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the simple one, and we'll end with the fun one. So the simple game that I have right now,
So this is not the fun one, just so we're clear.
it's still fun, but like the national championship edition one is what I'm going to end on, since we're in the weird linear time is mistake, and the national championship game could or could not have taken place depending on how much Arthur survives the OM cheeseburger. So this game is called Where's That Coordinator?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, I was
Jesus.
expecting some music or something.
Oh,
from something.
okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
Where's
dun,
that coordinator?
dun, 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 dun.
Da-da-da. All right. We're going to give you someone has hired these coordinators as head coaches. Or not head coaches, sorry. As coordinators. Some head coaches hired these coordinators to be a part of their team. Who did it? Who done it, so to speak? We should all know this one. Number one, who's hired Bobby Petrino?
I do know this one because, and you know what? It's someone that we've talked about already on this episode.
Yeah.
Are we going as a team on this one? Because I know it too.
Yeah, I think everybody should probably know this.
This is a North Carolina
away.
thing.
North Carolina.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Number two. I think we may all know this one too. I'm going to start you out easy. Will Muschamp. Who has hired Will Muschamp? I know Arthur
I did
knows
know this at one point in the past couple weeks.
I know this because Mama called.
Yeah, he go wait,
Oh,
no.
he's back home.
No,
He's head coach in waiting.
He was head coach of the wedding.
Yeah.
He's DC at Texas, y'all.
He has returned to
Yeah.
Texas.
He is
This is a
returned.
little bit tough though because it's been so long since Texas hired him that I forgot like doing all those bits based off of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I did because I remember I called this hiring. I said they were going to bring him back.
All right. Now these are going to get a little bit harder after this one.
Okay.
All right. The $3 million man, the coordinator, the defensive coordinator that James Franklin hired to Penn State, Jim Knowles. Where is
I
he?
know this.
Is he going to Virginia Tech with him?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Did he go back to Ohio State?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, because they kept Patricia.
What's the confidence?
I know
SEC.
this. I'm going to clip a melody that Jordan just played. I'm going to clip it. I'm going to copy and paste it back in here right now.
Okay.
It's Rocky Top.
Rocky Top.
It is Rocky Top.
Okay.
He is going
Oh, wow.
Tennessee. Tennessee as the DC. All right. Number 4. We may know this one. We may all know this one. But Chip Kelly is back. Where is he?
I know this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love Pitt Girl's face. Like, oh my God, Chip Kelly's back.
Whatever you're thinking, you're wrong.
No.
Yeah, whatever
you would
you're
never-
thinking.
Why
never
why am I thinking UCF?
It's not.
No.
Yeah, it's
No,
just as weird as that. It's Northwestern.
It is,
Northwestern. Yeah.
Look,
That's right.
you
yeah.
gotta
It is
you gotta
Northwestern.
make a big splashy hire for a big splashy offense to open your new stadium.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Nothing like Chip Kelly in Chi-Town.
That's right. Chicago's team, Chip Kelly.
I was just looking it up, and so Northwestern football is done at the Lakeside. However, this summer you can still visit that stadium because it is going to host the NWSL, Chicago's NWSL team. The Red Stars are playing their games this summer there.
Oh, yay.
So one last chance to visit that stadium.
In very nice weather.
Mm-hmm.
Well, their season starts in like March, so it's not guaranteed to be nice weather. But
Never mind.
Here. Next level. Next one. Here we go. Chad Morris. Where's Chad Morris? He's back.
Yep, he sure is.
Chad Morris is back.
So he's at Clemson.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh,
That's
back to Clemson.
That's going to fix things.
Yeah.
Dabo's going to the well.
You did it.
Dabo tried hiring an outside offensive coordinator
Didn't work.
Still just run the regular Clemson stuff. Didn't work, so now he's bringing in someone who has worked for him in the past.
The calls are coming from inside the house.
Yeah, this is... Oh, God. People are just finding out. Someone in our Discord just found out today that Chandler Morris was Chad Morris's son.
Yeah.
And I think I've learned that like 3 times and forgotten it.
Was Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell his brother?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, welcome to our podcast hosted by Goldfish.
Oh, I mean, that's... We all know.
Well-meaning kind Goldfish.
Yeah, no, I too am Goldfish. Mm-hmm. We are all Goldfish here. That's part of what makes the podcast good, because we relearn things all the time.
What other ones you got, Commish?
All right, we got a couple more. I got 10 total. Todd Grantham, where is he?
Oh, I know this.
Fuck. I just saw that somebody hired him and thought that was stupid.
Oh, God, I've memory hold this one. I knew it, too.
I have
Is
no
it
clue.
UAB?
It is UAB.
Oh, wow. What a
Wow.
pool.
Lord of spreadsheets. UAB. Third and Grantham.
I knew they made a really dumb hire, and I was just waiting for something to come up that rang a bell with it.
Mm-hmm.
Still waiting on that first smart hire.
Yeah.
All right. I have one that probably nobody knows, but I just love his name. His name is Jeep Wade, but Jeep is spelled Geee.
Oh, we talked about him.
We talked about him.
Definitely, because I remember saying Jeep.
He was at Georgia Tech. Where is he at now?
I have
Where
no
did
clue.
Jeep go to?
Where is Geep?
I want to say he went to Vandy. That feels right.
Okay.
I'm saying Vandy.
I'll go another nerd school, Northwestern.
I want him to be at Duke. I don't know why. I just do.
No, I know he got hired away by someone. I'm gonna say Ole Miss.
Okay, no. All right, Kevin, you got one?
It's the first one I don't know.
Finally,
Yeah, I got nothing here.
Nebraska. Matt Rule has hired the Jeep.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Jeep incoming corn correspondent.
Wait, there is from a Nebraska fan account from Black Shirts on Twitter. There is a graphic that is very much like the On3 graphics, where it's a picture of Jeep Wade, and then it just says new hire at the bottom in truly gigantic text. And oh my God, this guy really does look like a guy named Jeep with a G.
Oh my God, I got his picture as a Chattanooga player.
I was just looking at that one. Yep, that's my dude.
Hell yeah. Win one for the Geeper.
This is the only reason I put him in this list. All right, the next one. Zach Arnett, former Mississippi State head coach, went to Ole Miss. It was at Florida State. Who has hired Zach Arnett to be the defensive coordinator?
Lane Kiffin.
At LSU, okay. No, unfortunately not.
They wouldn't have hired him back at Mississippi State, would they?
I think they did. That's what I was going to say.
They wouldn't do that, would they?
I'm going to mention ULM. ULM.
I wish. Arthur, do you know this one?
No, I also don't know this one.
Okay. All right. It is a bit of a Brent Pry situation. Zach Arnett is back at Mississippi State.
Jesus.
Okay.
I thought so. Yeah.
All right.
Starkville calleth.
We're going back to the Penn State well here. Andy Koltnicki, the offensive coordinator for Penn State. Where did he go? Where did he wind up?
I have no clue.
No.
Yeah.
The Shadow
I
Realm?
did. I missed this.
Give me a conference. Give me something. Give me a conference.
Big 12.
Oklahoma
Uh,
State.
Jesus.
ECU.
Utah.
Cincinnati.
All right. Everybody's wrong. It's Kansas.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jordan and I have the same brain cell tonight, clearly.
For sharing it.
Yeah, I drank too many Miller lattes together. Final one here, number 10. Ted Roof is back, baby.
Oh,
Where's
God.
Ted Roof?
back?
Ted Roof is on fire.
I gotta finish this YouTube video. I gotta finish the things. I already did the audio. I have to do an addendum to the audio because Ted Roof is back now.
Ted Roof
for the
is just like, it's honestly, he's just like that unkillable cockroach from Wall-E that like Wall-E accidentally runs him over and it's like, oh fuck, I ran him over, and then he rolls back and he just pops right back up. That's Ted Roof.
Ted Roof is back. Where's Ted Roof at? His last job was UCF in 2024. He didn't even make it to the end of October at UCF. He's back now.
I'm having war flashbacks to the time when the Auburn boosters wanted to make him the head coach.
Give us a conference.
The Atlantic Coast Conference.
Boston College. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not at Pitt.
Okay.
Syracuse.
Okay.
Fran knows better.
I almost said Maryland.
Stanford.
It tells you how far back I am.
Stanford's a good pull. I like
Oh,
that.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
good
a
choice.
solid pull.
Oh.
Actually,
wouldn't put it on staff, so not SMU.
Gonna go
no, I'm gonna switch it up to Cal.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh,
all right.
okay. Like
Beth
it.
is right.
They're
Oh,
making
shit.
a lot of bad decisions.
Beth was right.
Christ.
It was Boston College. Bill O'Brien wants to fix
Oh.
his 2-10 Boston College team. And he called Ted Roof.
You give Ted Roof a crock pot full of clam chowder, and that man will make magic.
Oh, God.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
have
30
now-
minutes. Perfect amount of time for this thing. All right.
Hey,
It's time for the
I
Sickos
run a tight
prices right.
schedule on this podcast. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Y'all know what happens when I'm not here to wrangle things.
Actually, weirdly correct. Yes.
Okay.
Of all the things that I'm bad at in my life, the one thing I'm good at is wrangling y'all.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Let me try to get this set up here. I forgot how I did it.
I'm usually good at time management. That's why I ate dinner after 10 o'clock on a Sunday night.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
like
tomorrow's
dinner.
a holiday. It's fine.
I will say, for going to pick up my Applebee's to go order at 9:30 p.m. on a Sunday night, like it was popping.
It's fancy like Applebee's.
No.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Just quick question. Imagine, right, like in this hypothetical that you're not currently in a relationship. Let's say it's like a first date. Imagine like you meet someone, they're like, I'm gonna take you on a date. They take you to Applebee's for the date night.
I need to read the first verse of this
Are
song.
you fancy like?
Why you
No,
dating my
like,
dad?
we've heard
Don't
the
date my
song.
dad.
I'm gonna read the first verse of this song just so you guys know it, because maybe you've just heard
No,
the
we
chorus.
know it.
We know
My girl is banging, so low maintenance. Don't need no champagne poppin' entertainment. Take her to Wendy's, can't keep her off me. She wanna dip me like them fries in her frosty.
it.
Beautiful.
I
A
hate
poet.
it here.
A poet.
I hate it here.
I feel like you could have worked Coca-Cola Bowl season into that song with all the other corporations he's name dropping.
Okay. There's a Kesha remix? Damn.
Sure.
Damn. Okay, Commish, you got
Okay.
it?
All right. It is welcome to the Sickos Price is Right. We need the music again.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, hold up, I have Price is Right music.
dun, dun, dun.
Well, I mean, that's if you get it wrong. But...
That's my only Price is Right music.
Oh, it's Family Feud music that you got going. All right, here we go.
Can you just play music on whatever that thing was that you had earlier?
Yes, but I don't know that you would want that.
He did ask.
Okay. Welcome to Sickos. The Price is Right. We're doing a bit of a national championship edition of it, but I want to start out with a school that's probably feeling left out after, what occurred or what is going to occur, and maybe really upset or not as upset, but still, we have the first item up for bid. It is a vintage Purdue Boilermakers lamp, NCAA college football helmet, full-size lamp. It still works.
Works. All caps.
Still works.
Works.
That's right. This vintage Purdue Boilermakers lamp is a unique and officially licensed college football helmet in full size. The gold-colored helmet features the team's logo and is designed for regular football fans. The unisex adult product.
Time out.
Yeah.
I was gonna get there.
I wrote this.
Let's say I believe all lamps are unisex, unless there's something I don't know about lady lamps.
Also,
the
if
features the team's logo and is designed for regular season football fans. There's just this copy this definitely got spat out by ChatGPT. Anyway, continue.
If you like the postseason, don't bother with this helmet. This is only for regular season football fans.
I mean, you're a Purdue fan.
I know it's so mean.
Helmet,
by the way, if that's a full-size helmet, that is a fucking huge lampshade.
Yes.
I was thinking the same thing, but it also looks like it's sitting on an old alarm clock, so I don't think it's a full-size helmet.
That's a plinth of some sort.
Yes.
Well,
okay.
So I feel like the leg lamp from A Christmas Story, that's the female lamp.
It's true.
Okay.
Are people in Indiana just really into novelty lamps?
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe. All right. The unisex adult product adds a touch of retro charm to any sports memorabilia collection. Perfect for showcasing team pride in a fun and functional way.
That's neither fun nor functional.
Let's go.
Nope.
What is your first bid here on I guess the eBay show here?
We'll go
Jordan,
order. We'll go order here, and then we'll just rotate one down for each.
Okay.
One.
Jordan.
I'm gonna go with 95 buckos.
Okay. Arthur.
Okay, so because this is a unisex adult product, I'm gonna go with $69.
Nice. All right. Pitt Girl.
$74.99.
Okay. Kevin.
Well, since I can't call my cousins to find out which one of them is selling this, I'm gonna just guess $39.95.
Okay. And Beth.
$100 even.
Okay. And the winner is $149.99.
God, it costs more than my pylon. That's awful.
Jesus.
Wow.
You got a deal on your pylon then.
I did.
Yeah, your pylon was a good deal.
Pylon.
And it's much easier to snuggle than that stupid lamp.
I love eBay is just like the Wild West of like market pricing. It's just like whatever, man. We're just whatever the hell you want. All right. Now we're gonna go to the National Championship Edition items. So everything after this is involving a school that has won a national championship.
Sorry, Purdue.
Yeah.
I mean, Beth, this means that there's not going to be any West Virginia items either.
I'm going to mark myself safe from this game too.
Purdue, you can claim, 2. We'll talk about that maybe on the Beehive. All right, next item up for bid. It is the 10-inch college university NCAA National Championship Football Trophy, all schools. A new gold tone National Football Championship Trophy. Proudly display this resin football trophy commemorating your favorite national championship team, high school, college, or pro.
High school national championship.
That's right.
Got it.
Have those. Made of heavyweight gold tone resin, this trophy measures 10 inches tall. Not a championship team? No problem. We can customize this trophy with your favorite team and player at no additional cost. Limited quantities available. Please email with any questions. Thank you for looking.
So Purdue could be here.
Yeah,
Purdue,
West Virginia too.
Now, these look nothing like any trophy that has ever existed.
Yes.
Yeah.
They look
This
like
is some
someone
bullshit.
messed up the aspect ratio on a trophy.
That's probably me putting it in the podcast, in the PowerPoint slideshow. Yes.
I was gonna say that long, and it's like they're misshapen.
No, it's just me trying to fit the picture on the slide. Thank you.
Okay.
I enjoy the fact that there appears to be kind of a format, but not really. Some of them say D1 national champions. One of them says national champions. One of them says national champions under the logo.
Yes.
Iowa apparently just gets cool font, which I'm down for. I appreciate that Iowa gets special cool font.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, there's
so we're
a lot
looking
going on
at the
here.
price of one of these.
Yes, one of these. They're kind of like custom items.
Yeah,
so
okay.
we're doing one of these.
Arthur?
10
Arthur
inches,
first.
man.
Oh, man, yeah, 10 inches is impressive. Clip that. I'm gonna say $200.
Okay.
Wow. What's a chunk of resin go for these days?
$49.99.
Okay. Kevin?
75.
Okay. Beth?
$106.
Okay. Jordan?
$1, Bob.
Okay. Kevin gets this one. $84.99.
Ooh, nice work.
Not bad. That's not bad.
Not bad. All right. Next item up for bids. It is the Vintage Cornhuskers National Championship 2 VHS tapes from the 1995 and 1996 National
Oh, I
Championship.
can watch Todd Sauerbrunn punt again. Hell yes.
The name of this is sending me. Go.
The 1995 version of the tape, it says "A Night to Remember" in quotes.
Yes.
Is new.
It
is new and is still sealed in original plastic. The product is a set of 2 vintage VHS tapes featuring the Nebraska Cornhuskers National Championship victories in 95 and 96. Officially licensed by the NCAA, these tapes capture the excitement of the football team's successes during those seasons. I'm not going to read the rest of that.
You should, because it says the tapes showcase the iconic red color of the team.
Yeah.
So are these red VHSs, which I do love a colored VHS.
I couldn't tell if
we don't know because it's still in the plastic.
I'm looking at like
still
the
new.
tabby tab up on the red volume on the left. Like maybe
It kind of looks red.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
It's Commish and I, Zapruder, the bad thing.
Yeah, we are doing that. Maybe we could Google search this after this. What do we bidder? We'll go with Pitt Girl. What do you got first for the bid of these 2 VHS
2
Nebraska
VHS
championships?
tapes.
2 of them.
I'm gonna go with $74.99 again.
Okay. Kevin.
This feels expensive to me.
Okay.
$129.
Okay. Beth.
New VHS extravagant. $31.67.
Okay. Jordan.
Yeah, I do not feel this is extravagant. I'm gonna go with $20.
What's extravagant is the VHS player you're gonna have to track down.
Arthur?
Also that.
Yeah. Man, I don't know how I would play a VHS in this day and age.
You'd come over to my house and watch it there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say $96.
Okay. Jordan gets this one. $24.99.
Okay.
Yeah, that's felt.
Jordan and
Okay.
I knew the old ways.
Now,
Man, those games both happened before I was born.
God damn it.
all right, next national championship item up for bid. It is the 1984 BYU National Championship football replica ring. Capture the spirit of the game with the BYU 1984 National Championship football replica ring, a must-have for any diehard Cougars fan. It is an impressive addition to any sports memorabilia collection or a thoughtful gift for the avid football enthusiast. who cherishes the legacy of BYU's athletic triumphs.
How many of these have had Die Hard in the description?
I just I don't know.
Yes.
We are dying extremely hard.
Not the Purdue lamp.
No.
That's for regular season fans only.
Regular season fans only. Or maybe Music City Bowls when they beat Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kevin, you're first.
59.
Okay. Beth?
$4.86.
Okay. Jordan?
I'm going to go with 100.
Okay. Arthur?
Sorry, I was looking up on eBay. If I typed in Die Hard, would I get stuff about the movie or just sports memorabilia? So I don't know what anyone else's guess was. I'm going to say $84.
Okay. And Pitt Girl?
$1, Bob.
Okay.
Pitt Girl playing the game that maybe it's between my $4 and her $1.
Yeah.
I don't even know who won this. It was $50.
That's not bad.
Who had?
I bet
who was
over.
below 50.
I was under.
I think I said like 49.
Okay. I think you
Kevin
have
wins.
Kevin wins.
But I don't remember at this point.
I'm trying to find a VCR that you can buy online.
Yeah. listeners, tell us who won that one after you listen.
I think Beth got it, but I'm not 100% sure.
Here,
all right, next item for bids.
I'll clip it in.
Seriously, I have a VCR. Just come over.
After further review, the winner is Beth.
All right, national championship game. This is going to anger Beth.
Yeah, it sure does.
Ayo.
Marshall football strap back hat, vintage 1996 national championship, green, used. That's it. It's just a hat. It's a used hat.
Got that
1996 F1AA national championship game. I think Beth has to go first here.
Yes.
What is your bid on this hat, Beth?
$1. I'm not trolling. That's what it's worth.
Jordan.
I'm gonna go. This is worth like $40.
Okay. Arthur.
20.
Okay. Pitt Carol.
$17.99.
All right. Kevin.
12.
Okay. Who said 20?
Arthur did.
It's $39.99.
Oh,
Somebody was just over
Yeah,
at 40. $39.99. I just put that in there to anger Beth.
Yeah, you did it. Good job.
Yeah, good job.
You're welcome.
For
Even
a
though it is the
championship
best
team.
biscuit. Even though it is the best biscuit at Tudor's Biscuit World.
It is the best biscuit at Tudor's Biscuit World.
So there you go.
I can't have it, but everyone has agreed on that.
There you go.
I mean, it's the only one I've ever tried because it's the best. I didn't need to have any others.
I still have not gone to Tudor's Biscuit World.
Neither have I. I got to make it there. Next item up for bid.
You've literally walked past it both times.
I know. But I parked next to it and it's not open.
Mm.
All right. This one is a little bit tricky here. I'm not reading all of this. But this is the vintage Henry Weinhard's University of Washington National Championship year banner. Now, this is like a beer sign that has the 1991 Husky football thing that you would see at a bar, where it has every single thing on it with the dog score and the other team score. You can physically write in the scores here, but it has not nothing has been written in this. So this is, it's manufactured by N. Henry and Sons, a plastic banner, the national championship run in 1991 and 1992. So you could actually write all of this in here. The banner is 69 inches long and 33 and a half inches tall.
Man, this is a really confusing item.
Yeah,
because it was made so far after the fact that the Rose Bowl information is on there.
But not who they're
But none
playing.
of the regular
Although
season
early
scores.
enough that I guess they're just assuming they're going to go to the Rose Bowl, like that the Pac-10 championship is guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh, this is a big thing. This is like a really collectory thing too.
Yeah,
This
a very
is like
collectory
something that you
thing.
need to hang up with like grommets and stuff in the corners. Like you're gonna have to like hang this up in the man cave or wherever you got this.
Okay, I'm up first this time. I'm gonna go
All right, Jordan.
120.
Okay. Arthur.
So I'm reading some more of the description. It says there are multiple areas of damage to the banner. Please see close-up pictures. Also, please look at close-up pictures of all grommets. There is also some stains on the back of the white part of the banner. So based on that, I'm going to say $33.50.
Okay. Pitt Girl.
$74.99.
All right. Kevin.
49 treated me well before.
All right.
There's an important piece of information that was not included in this, and that is that this is for Henry Weinhard's private reserve. Henry Weinhard's, if I recall correctly, is in Portland, Oregon. So this is a house divided thing. So I'm going to say $99.
Okay. And
look up Henry Weinhard.
150.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Jordan gets it.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
Yeah,
Next item up
Portland.
for bid.
This felt expensive.
It
was.
did.
All right. Next item up for bid. The Nike 2007 Tostitos BCS National Championship Men's Cap One Size White Stretch Hat. It is used. This is the biggest
the most
embroidery thing I've ever seen.
Return with a V to this hat.
This hat.
God, everything on that
incredible.
hat is good.
It is absolutely insane. This hat is just wild. Arthur, give me a price here. Oh, also
Man,
it's used.
how could you put a price on that?
What wouldn't you pay?
Yeah, no, priceless.
I'm going to say $37.
Okay. Pitt Girl.
$49.99.
All right. Kevin.
Our other hat was $40 and was
Way less cool than this.
Not as good as this hat.
worn, but also much less cool than this. I'll go 60 even.
Okay. Beth.
This is a one-size-fits-all hat. All people could buy this hat. It would fit everyone on Earth. This is an $84 hat.
Wow. Okay.
Even your tiny head, Beth.
Even my tiny head.
Jordan.
I'll go big hundo for this hat.
All right.
The Sisterhood of the Traveling Hat.
Who was the lowest bidded person that we had on this?
Oh no.
It was $8.99.
Oh no!
Time out.
Hang on, this is what the money is for.
So, we got somebody has to go buy this.
Stop
hat.
the podcast.
Fiesta Bowl
Just copy the hat.
We're spending all
like,
off season mailing this hat to each other and taking it on adventures.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Hat.
How did the whole Sickos committee
Just
get
type in the
headlines?
description. I'll go back so you can just type
there's a
in the description.
2013 Fiesta Bowl hat on eBay too.
But I don't want that hat. I want this hat.
Oh, there are a
This
bunch
is
of really
like the
good Fiesta
biggest
Bowl hats on eBay.
embroidered patch I've ever seen on a hat ever.
eBay.
Everybody wants to buy the hat. I love it. All right.
Why would I not want to buy this hat?
Find it.
I found it. Here, I'll drop it. I'll drop it in our.
Just buy it.
Oh, Beth, there's a 2008
buy
West
it.
Virginia Fiesta Bowl hat.
I have one. It's signed by Owen Schmidt.
All right.
Inflatable
item up.
Hang on.
Puddles got it for me as a
Toasty-
sorry you didn't get to go to the game with me and your brother gift.
Tostito Fiesta Bowl National Championship 2003 inflatable goalpost.
I did not
We
find that
bought
in my
the
search.
hat, correct? Did we buy the hat?
No, I just dropped it in the chat because I'm not near my credit card stuff.
All right, hang on a second. I'm going to go buy a hat.
The inflatable goalpost is $32.99, and obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend would kill me.
Buy
but
it
also,
now. Check out his guest.
All right. This is the next item up for bid. We get derailed by a hat. It is a vintage University of Michigan watch,
That's not how I spell my name.
1997 National Championship men's gold tone watch. Features of the watch: it's a vintage MVDT University of Michigan watch with 24 KGP quartz brown leather strap Swiss time. The condition: excellent pre-owned condition. Crystal remains clear. Band in excellent condition.
It's
I'm not going to read the rest of
it. Most wrists.
It is. This is like way too much description for this watch.
Okay.
It's very Michigan that they're giving us.
Very Michigan.
I just want to point out wall-to-wall glow-in-the-dark numeral indices and date.
Yes.